All right, everybody, so glad to have you with me. Man, back in the Cook with Brooks kitchen. So glad to be here. And in case you didn't know, we are at the beautiful Hannah Ranch. Man, I love these guys. We're featuring their pork in this recipe. This is pork loin from the Hannah Ranch, man, raised right outside. We're doing some roasted vegetables with it. Really nice cranberries, gonna be good. I'm gonna throw some gloves on here. And I have a cast iron skillet that's heating up on the stove right here. You wanna let that baby get good and hot. Just about to the point where it's smoking. Okay, I'm gonna take some cracked black pepper and I'm gonna season this pork really well. But it's just, I mean, you're just doing the outside. We can't get all the way down deep into the meat. So we have to just season what we can see. So you see how much salt that is. That's a good dusting, a really good dusting. Then granulated garlic. Simple ingredients. What I'll do is just take this bad boy and flip it over, and we're gonna do the same thing. And what I'm gonna do at this point, I'm gonna take my loin, pick it up, and I'm gonna soak up the rest of that seasoning with the sides so that I cover everything. See the side, you gotta get good seasoning on both sides. Now we'll take the skin side and go right down in our pan. We should hear a good old sizzle. And no, I did not use any oil in that pan. There's enough oil that's in the fat of that pork that you'll be okay just laying it right in that pan, just like that. Super, super simple. And man, we're gonna sear it on the outside until it's ready to go. And I have the stove already set. The oven is set at 400 degrees, already preheating, ready to go so that we can go into the oven with it. And while this is searing, I'm gonna show you the roasted vegetables because they need to go into that same pan after they're done. So the roasted vegetables, just some cool baby carrots with tops, okay? I have a beautiful golden beet that I'm gonna cut into quarters, the long ways, just like that, 4 nice pieces. And this is a half of a red onion that I'll take the bottom off, just all that skin, and I'm gonna quarter it as well. You gotta go back and get that little bitty piece of skin from around the edge. And just make sure that the whole time you keep an eye on your pork. And then 1 shallot. And all I'm gonna do with the shallot, I know we've got onions here. This will just give us a little bit more pungency from the onion. You can omit it if you aren't a fan of onions. Totally up to you. You know, Uncle Bob is coming and you know, Aunt Marge or something, if they don't like onions, you just leave it out. Okay, but what I'm gonna do, get this pan going. We got flame going, about 1 inch of a block of butter. And so about 2 tablespoons is what I'm gonna say. And while that's going, I'm gonna just get a quick look at my skin. Just a little bit more. And I'm gonna move it over here just so it can continue that sear going on. So the first thing I'm gonna do is add my beets and my carrots right to the pan. You may have to just trim the edges off just to get those into the pan, just like that. But we wanna start coating that in butter. And I also wanna season it with salt and black pepper. Okay? Once I really get that going, get it coated, I'm gonna add my onions. Those are good. Look at that. Beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire this guy off in the oven. Okay. And meanwhile, we'll bring our pan right here a little bit closer to us. And I'm gonna season this. This is fresh chopped parsley, rosemary, and thyme. We're just gonna add some color, some good flavor right to our vegetables, okay? And so right here, I'm gonna add the shallot and garlic, already diced. And I'm also gonna add in our cranberries. And just toss to coat all of that in that butter. That's looking really nice. And you want to let this cook for about 4 more minutes before you remove it from the heat. You guys, let me tell you about bread and butter. So I have some great guys that I'm working with. The Diamond Beverage Group, I really love those guys. This is bread and butter. This is their Chardonnay. Man, the bread and butter is out of California, classic California Chardonnay. This is just a really nice, classic, beautiful wine. This is the one that I would pair with the pork, however, this Pinot Noir. Really a beautiful, classically styled Pinot with California grapes, man, just really, really nice. That really complements the cherries, the berries, the raspberries. It'll go great with that pomegranate, man, and really, really good with the cranberries. This is just a great complement to any dish that you're making. Just make sure you have a good wine. Okay, we've had about 30 minutes of our pork cooking, and we're gonna take it out of there just for a second, just long enough that we can add all of this beauty right into that same pan so it can finish roasting off. Get any juices that come out of there, out of that pork, get it right in with those veg. Man, it's beautiful. It's gonna just get a lot of flavors in there mixed in. It's gonna be delicious. And I've already made one, so we got one in here that's ready to come out. And you can see what it looks like. We'll get it plated up and ready to go for you. This is the other end of that loin that I had. And just look how beautiful that one is. Look at those vegetables. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did at Thanksgiving with the brie. I'm gonna show you this on a beautiful board. And while that goes, let me grab a spoon out of here. Let me grab one of these guys, a little size to it. Because the first thing I'm gonna do while the pork rests for just a moment, okay? I don't wanna cut into it. I don't want all the juices to run all out over my board, but I wanna get these guys, get them plated. Look at how beautiful that is. That onions, carrots, so good. Get the rest just kind of plated around the edge. Just be whimsical. Okay, just like that. And I have a pomegranate right here. What I'm gonna do is just take half of this pomegranate, just get the seeds out, just place them around my board, just like that. Let any of that juice get right onto the board, it's okay. This give you some really good color, good flavor. Let your guests pick up that real nice pomegranate. Beautiful. Then, what I'll do, just so my guests have it easy, I'll slice this guy up for them. Just like this. Look at that. Look at that juice. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, look at the juice coming out of that. That is perfect right there. Super simple dish, man, that I think they will enjoy very much. Just keeps it really cool, really looks nice. You guys, listen, enjoy yourselves. Have a great, safe holiday season, man. Merry Christmas, you guys, and we sure have enjoyed being Cooked with Brooks. Thank you so much.